How's it going, everyone? I'm Matt from Universal Audio, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Brigade Chorus plugin. This plugin is based on the first ever chorus pedal from the 70s, known for its shimmery analog chorus and deep pitch shifting vibrato. Its simple, foolproof controls make it super quick and easy to dial in on guitar and bass, as well as keyboards, vocals, or really anything else. All the features from the original hardware are here, plus a plug-in-only dual mode for ultra-wide chorus and vibrato effects not possible with the original pedal. Let's check out the controls and listen to a few examples so you can hear what it sounds like. Now, the pedal that this plugin was based on was originally intended for guitar, so what better place to start checking it out than on a guitar track? Before we start talking about the controls, I'm going to disable the effect using the left foot switch here. Let's start by listening to the guitar track dry, and then I'll kick it on halfway through so you can hear what it sounds like. So as soon as I turn the effect on, the guitar instantly gets thicker and wider and has that unmistakable chorus sound that you've heard on so many records. Now we're in the chorus mode right now. This pedal does have chorus and vibrato, and you can switch between the two using the right foot switch here. Now when you're in the chorus mode, the vibrato controls don't come into play, and similarly when you're in the vibrato mode, you don't need to worry about the chorus controls. So since we are in the chorus mode, the only knob here is the intensity, which controls both the depth and the speed of the effect at once. Now there's also this mode switch on the left side, which switches between dual mode and classic mode. In classic mode, the plugin acts exactly like the original hardware. Your inputs are summed to mono, and your dry signal is on the left side with your wet signal on the right side. Now in dual mode, it's like running two of these pedals side by side, one processing your left side and one processing your right side for true stereo, and you also get a blend of wet and dry at either output. So let's play this guitar track again. I'm going to switch between these two different modes and see which one we like better. So on this guitar track, I like the classic mode. It's giving me kind of a vintage psychedelic vibe. It also gives me a little more of the string attack, which I like. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the only other knob we need to worry about when we're in the chorus mode is that intensity knob. So let's play this back again. I'm gonna play with that intensity knob and see where it sounds good. So you can hear when I turn up that intensity knob, we start getting some deeper and faster pitch bends. But when you back it off a little bit, it sounds a little more natural, but you still get the movement and width of the effect. I really like the way it sounds. For this next example, I have the Brigade Chorus plugin loaded up on a bass guitar track, which is another classic use for this effect. So just like last time, I'll start with the effect disabled so you can hear the dry bass guitar track, and then I'll kick it on halfway through so you can hear what it sounds like. So again, as soon as I kick on the effect, you can hear the bass instantly gets wider and thicker and has some nice movement to it. Now again, let's play with the two different mode options here and see which one we like better on the bass guitar. For the bass guitar, I like dual mode better. It gives me a much more even stereo spread, and since we're getting a blend of wet and dry at either side, it also centers those low frequencies in the middle to give me some nice solid bass that I can build a track on top of. So just like before, since we're in the chorus mode, we only need to worry about that intensity knob. So let's play the track again, mess with the intensity, and find where it sits right. So with bass, a little goes a long way. I like it on the minimum intensity setting. It still gives me the width of the effect without changing the tone of the bass guitar too much. So for this last example, I have the Brigade Chorus plugin loaded up on a Rhodes track, and we haven't checked out the vibrato circuit yet, so let's switch over to that using the right foot switch here. Now again, I'm going to play back the example, I'm going to switch between the two modes and see which one we like better for this Rhodes recording. So this stereo Rhodes recording really comes to life in dual mode, but that vibrato is a little too fast for my taste, so let's play this back again and see if we can dial in those settings. So I really like the way this sounds with the vibrato rate on the slowest setting. It gives us this wavy, lo-fi kind of effect that I really like. Now one of the really cool things about dual mode in this plugin is the modulation is actually slightly offset on the left and right side. So those pitch bends that are happening are a little bit different from left to right, which is what gives us a really, really wide stereo image, and it's especially cool on a stereo recording like this Rhodes. So whether you use it to add vintage psychedelic vibe to guitars or ultra wide stereo movement to anything else, the Brigade Chorus has an unmistakable sound that works in all kinds of styles and genres. Now I showed you how to dial in these sounds from scratch today, but just like all other Spark plugins, this also includes a ton of awesome factory presets that give you all different kinds of starting points for a bunch of different instruments. And don't be afraid to experiment with it either. Try it on drums, vocals, even on return buses. The beauty of having these emulations of legendary hardware right in your DAW is that you can use them in ways they were never intended to be used and discover all different kinds of new and unique sounds. Now for more info, check out the product manuals at help.uaudio.com and be sure to subscribe to the Universal Audio YouTube channel for more tips and tricks. I'm Matt from UA, and I'll see you next time.